Hello everybody, I have returned from the dead, yes, because this show killed me, but I've returned to review Supergirl. It is the series finale, and it has been a long 6 years, and tonight will make you question, did I just waste 6 years of my life? The answer is yes. And to my side in the darkness to help me talk about the show is that amphibian you all know and some of you love, Froggy!
Is it safe to come out?
Yes, because Alex says so.
Oh, yeah. Did you know that Supergirl came out at the end too?
No, well,
not in the way people think.
No.
Suck on that, shippers.
Fans were hoping, but she comes out in her own way. So many things to say.
They pulled a Bendis at the end.
So
2 hours, man. 2 hours, and I watched this show in 30 minutes. Why? You ask how I did that? Super speed. I used the power of 220 playback speed.
Well, I did not. I suffered with every word that I heard.
I want to point out, they weren't talking fast at all. They were talking normal. Josie, because this show, Brandon Lanny, for every show he does, everyone has to talk at like 0.5 or negative 0.5 speed, basically negative 1 point. Because for whatever reason, he has to drag out 40 minutes of a show for an episode, and there's just a dialogue is just slow delivery. It's like, "Hi, Puppetine. Do you like my new car? Let's go for a ride. Drive away."
Let's go ahead and look at some of these comments that have been developing. Hello to you, Tillium. Puppetine Graveside Services are the best.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, no more me. I am dead. Hi. And that is me saying, rip me. Froggy can't wait to throw dirt on the casket?
It's like, I gotta point out though, it's like we're having a funeral for you, and you showed up to see that we just were celebrating.
Froggy was framed in a sack all along. That's right. He hasn't been showing up as much.
Whoa! It just says this broadcast is live. That was weird.
We've been live for the last 30 minutes.
I know, but in the middle, for me, it said this broadcast is live. It just popped up.
Weird.
You're in the middle between us.
But what if Puppetine was buried at sea?
Can you really bury someone at sea? You'd have to get like a whole scuba gear on, go to the bottom of the sea, and then try to dig a hole.
Is that how you dance on my grave? Oh, Graphic Man just says you would need a lily pad. Alrighty, that's enough fun and games. Let's get to the
and this show, all the women need lily pads.
So, it's so hard to talk about this.
It's actually not that hard to talk about.
It's really hard to talk about.
It's not really.
Okay.
This is probably the best 2 hours I've seen in television.
Well, considering you saw it compressed into 30 minutes, I guess so.
Well, yeah, it was at normal speed. It was actually like watching one episode.
I would debate the integrity, but there's not a lot of integrity with the
show. The fight scene, man. They actually, because you watch the shows, you notice how they drag everything out. And it's like, oh, we get battle. It's like a 15-minute battle, but it feels like it's going on for a half an hour because it is.
I mean, kind of, sort of. But in this episode, basically what happens is Lex is trying to convince Nixley that they need to get the totem,
out of the girl,
tattoo out of the girl. Cut it out. And Nixley's like, no. If you know me at all, you know that I won't allow you to harm a little girl.
And what's great about this is that this actually isn't that bad at writing for Lex, because Lex actually did what he normally does, and he said to Nixley, hey, my whole plan was the whole thing was to get, if you showed compassion, to trick the stone to coming out. The love stone or love thing. And she doesn't believe him because, once again, they brought in the mother who said, oh, Lex is just using you, when he actually wasn't using her. And at this point, this is my only flaw for the show. Lex would have killed his mother, like, in the first season. Because she's a liability.
First season, but...
Or whatever season it was that they introduced Lex Luthor. And he would have killed her. Why? Because he's evil. He does not need her around. She's a liability. She's also a rival to his company. She was writing Cadmus. He doesn't need her. So that was a big flaw for this whole entire show. I never understood why they kept her around. But,
I think she might have died, but this is a new Earth, so they brought her back. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I don't think so. But my thing is she from the future or is she from the present?
Present. Lex went into the future afterwards and got with.
Oh, okay. I thought this is future Lex.
No. He went into the future.
I missed that part.
Oh. But yes, it ultimately does work. He goes to take the knife, and Nixley guards Esme and is like, "No, I won't let you harm her." And that is true love, apparently. And so she gets the love totem. Even though we've seen the totems turn whatever they're connected to into the stone. So Esme was not turned into the stone. It was ridiculous.
Yep.
They were chickening out.
Oh, and the other thing too is that guess what? Even Supergirl can't be Supergirl without Alex being a dual dictator.
Yep. Because
Alex knows best, right? It's my child. I'm gonna do what I want. And Kara's like, no, I have a plan. And I'm going to do it. It's my responsibility. You don't trust me. He's like, no, I don't trust you with all your amazing, incredible powers. I'm going to do what's need to be done. Because Lex wanted them basically meet him at the bridge here, where it's no powers work whatsoever. So, and I believe Kara was going to supercharge herself so her powers would work in that area. Wasn't that the point? I can't remember.
Well, it was a mix of that. She was supposed to supercharge herself so that way she would be fast enough to do it, but she cancels the supercharge at the last second.
Because people are, we're getting hurt. It's not. No, it's either that or total annihilation.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a cold.
Hold on. All right. Much better. Yeah.
I wasn't throwing up.
Because this show super sucks?
So, yes, the people are like, I thought Supergirl was my friend. And so she stops. And says how they're wrong.
What the military was going to do? We're going to take you down, Supergirl. With bullets?
Good luck with that, government.
She's super powered up. We're gonna fire a missile or hit you. I can't. This show makes me want to just go watch Stargirl. Because this show is just so bad.
So that doesn't work. So she just lets it be, and she goes to help Alex in any way she can at the bridge. The bridge is blown up, but somehow her, Martian Manhunter, and I believe Brainy. They all keep their powers on this bridge.
How does the bridge blow up if technology not allowed to work there?
I know, right?
They said, maybe Lex lied, but the thing is that Brainy confirmed it. It's a dead zone. Nothing with tech or superpowers will work in this area for whatever reason.
Which was just wrong.
It was a plot hole because there should be a reason why they didn't explain why nothing works there.
No, they did explain why everything worked there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they said there was an explosion in the area that managed to, due to some scientific mumbo jumbo,
cosmic rays, and
but it didn't matter. Supergirl flew in anyway, which is part of her powers.
Yeah,
and
she was supercharged.
they did the trade, so the All-Stone is made. But Lex and Nixley are not on the same team because
Nope.
Lillian Luthor talked to Nixley and because
basically, get in her head.
And said that Lex is just using you. And so because Lex was going after Esme, Nixley is convinced and saying how, oh, Lex, you are a pathetic little man. And,
They start fighting over, and then the All-Stone breaks into 3 parts, shatters.
They each take apart, and they become like reptilian people, which was just weird.
I don't. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't understand. They want to be like me, but I'm cute, and cuddly. I'm not ugly like what they were. They were ugly as sin.
They also don't understand you're an amphibian, apparently.
They were. They looked like they're turning into those Koopa brothers.
Really, I thought Nixley kind of looked like King Croc from Suicide Squad.
King Croc? Who's King Croc?
Sorry, not King Croc. Oh, Killer Croc.
There you go.
Killer Croc, yes.
If they made it, King Croc.
Anyway, this leads to a fight across town, and because they're using it, all of Earth is losing its humanity.
They're turning into Pleasantville. Did you see that?
Huh?
Everyone was turning into Pleasantville. They're losing their color. They're all gray.
Yeah. And for some reason, this large black man kept showing up during the episode.
That was Orlando.
No.
Oh, you mean that's because Lex called in his villains. He called in Parasite. We got Metallo.
Oh no! I was talking about somebody different. But yes. This leads to a giant fight at the end. Mon-El and Wynn, they appear for 2 minutes as they have a final fight.
The giant dream monster is the giant big black thing you saw walking around.
Yep. No, that's not what I meant. But okay. This final fight doesn't go on long. Supergirl managed to get a message out to all of the Earth thanks to Brainy.
Mm-hmm.
And
John.
That gives humanity hope, leading to the final fight. And this,
but it's not. But you're skipping a part. Orlando, the one over there, he got on top of a bus. And they're all and he started inspiring people. So Supergirl's like, I'm good. That's how we're gonna save people. I'm gonna just basically take what he's saying and say that I said it.
The white woman's always taken from the black man.
You notice that? That was really evidence in this show. This episode.
Anyway, from there, they quit. They after the fight, it doesn't last long. Lex ends up calling Phantoms to come and attack. But everybody's feeling so pumped up, and you see behind the Super Friends, all just the heroes, a bunch of people in town just looking and staring down. And because
Lex.
the Phantoms feed on fear,
they weren't afraid, so they went to the only 2 sources, Nixley and Lex, and dragged them into the Phantom Zone, never to be seen again.
I think they say something along the lines of the greatest mask for fear, hubris, and dun-dun-dun. They get him. And he's gone. He and Nixley are just gone. And we cut to the end. Oh, no, Mon-El has to go back to the future and will never return.
Yep. So does Brainy. Brainy Chris' dreamer.
Yeah.
For the second time in the entire show, probably. And then he leaves.
Then we
skip with Wynn.
Yeah, we skip a few weeks.
3 weeks.
Kara gets a call from Cat Grant.
Yeah, Calista Flockhart, who looks banging.
Well, yes, she is on the beach and calling Kira, as she calls her, and telling her how I bought back Catco, yay! And you're going to be my new editor-in-chief.
Oh yeah, and Andrea did some ceremony in honor of William.
Oh yeah, they did. They had a funeral for him.
They had a funeral, yes, but they had like she had like a little opening ceremony as far as like in front of a building, like a monument.
Yeah, it was in Spanish, so I wasn't sure what it said.
But no, his name though. It said his name on the thing on the front of the.
Yes, but before the William Day part, it has everything in Spanish. So.
Yes, I know everything's in Spanish, but I'm just saying that's beside the point. It doesn't make a difference.
I was just saying I didn't know what it said. I don't know what it's in honor of.
It's in front of William because it says on the plaque.
But is it a wing to a hospital or something? I don't know.
We don't know. It doesn't make a difference. She felt guilty. So she took what Lena said to her. It says, yes, you're a monster. So what? What are you going to do now? How are you going to change? Yeah. So this is her way of basically changing her ways like Lena did.
Yeah. But anyway, Kara doesn't know if she's going to accept the role of editor-in-chief because I don't know if I can be Supergirl and Kara anymore.
Well, the other thing is that Supergirl's now useless now because everyone's working together.
Oh, yes.
They created a world where they created a world where Supergirl isn't needed. Yeah. All right. So when it comes to giant monsters attacking the city, good luck, people. Kira is busy. Yeah.
Well, yes, but you have to understand. No, there's nothing to understand. When you go through this and they get to the end, they go through the wedding. Oh, Brainy comes back because, oh, I love you, Neonal, and that this is this, and I don't care if I need to join the big brain to save the world or the galaxy or the universe or whatever kind of bullshit.
Love is more important between two people who can't have kids.
Ooh. But yes, and finally, Martian Manhunter, he delivers the service, and he's saying how everything is with Wynn, and Wynn says that he and Miss Martian are going to have a kid.
Yep, Joe John's gonna be a father in the future.
Yes. Also, just this is the last thing. There's a final conversation because Kara doesn't know what she want to do, and she has a conversation with Lena, and talking about hiding behind the glasses.
And this is where everybody thought they're gonna get together, the hug, the embrace, and nope.
Yeah, the Supercorp people will not be happy. But she leaves the glasses on a barrel, and we see.
Yeah, she's no longer gonna be.
And we see Alex fly off in a flying car.
It was John's car, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Remember he has that Chevy. I don't think you watched the whole entire season, did you?
I did. I've seen every episode.
Do you remember when he left to go to Mars? Or no, actually not to Mars. Kara used it because she wanted to go to Argo.
Yeah.
So she took his car. Right. Yeah. So I don't
listen. I have consumed so much garbage that sometimes you forget things that are like, oh, okay.
Well, quit eating garbage.
Well, this is garbage. So final bit. We see Kara and her friends in the present, and they are playing. Well, it's just a game night, and we see as we go across the window, we leave the happy faces. As Landslide starts to play, and we see Cat Grant on a big screen on one of the buildings, and saying, "You might know her as Kara Danvers, the world-class reporter, but I'm here to introduce you."
Well, yeah, because hold on, because Callista Flockhart's character revealed that she knew that Kara is Supergirl.
Yeah.
Because she called her a second time and she asked her, "Why haven't you returned my calls?" This is. So after that's when she left her glasses on the container at the wedding.
Yes. And so she introduces the world. Kara Danvers is
Supergirl. She got the full Bendis treatment.
Yeah, just revealing it to the whole world, even though
so now everyone's gonna come. She can't live. Well, Supergirl's in my apartment. Well, guess what? Supergirl's got to pay extra rent now. The other thing is, Callista, Cat Grant said to her on the phone, she's like, "Oh yeah, I've known you. Like, you only an idiot would think glasses would hide your face."
This.
Graphic Man says we need to binge watch this all over again just for science.
Screw science.
You gotta follow the science. Didn't you hear?
We're going to get a little COVID warning at the bottom of this video now. Supergirl has been useless for several seasons. Yeah, there's a moment at the end when she's doing flowers where she's going to go help. But, oh, look, this small group of small business owners have put together a rope and
the moment they got rid of all her villains is when the show went downhill. The second season, that was the first CW thing. She had villains. She had Livewire. She had Silver Banshee. She had all these villains. She had Parasite and then poof, they're gone.
Yeah, it's not great.
But don't worry, kids. There's going to be a crossover event. But guess what? Supergirl's not going to be in it because Alex Danvers is going to save the day. And I want to say Alex Danvers is... I feel sorry for Supergirl. Supergirl needs to just launch that girl into orbit. Alex is the most annoying character there is on the show. I can stomach the other ones. Alex she's basically indecisive. And then she's stubborn. She never apologizes. Sorry. Yeet her into the sun.
Don't you know? Because she's perfect and gay.
She'll be perfectly fine in the sun then.
Oh man, it's been a long, long time, and we have finally reached the end! It's over!
But wait, there's more. Naomi comes next year.
Eat hot death!
Is there a recipe for that?
Ask Eric Breen, he knows it.
And is death really that hot? I've never met death.
Well, Thanos has good taste. So
yeah, but she's kind of skinny for my taste, though. If it's that death.
I don't know. It might look that way in the face, but that body says otherwise.
Depends who's drawing it, because I've seen her just a skeleton body.
Well, the same goes for Carol Danvers. Speaking about Danvers. But anyway.
Yeah, that name has been cursed now.
Yes, somehow the Danvers name has been cursed.
Oh yeah, did you remember we saw the OG Supergirl come in with a shotgun?
Oh yes, their mother.
She's like,
Yes, there's a little line in there where she says, "Oh, you would have thought I was a Kryptonian," and Alex looks at her and says, "Only in the movies." Ha 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 ha. If this had happened in Crisis on Infinite Earths, I would have loved it because that's what it was supposed to be, bringing in the old faces to have those kind of moments. But it just
the only crisis was this show. They didn't know what it wanted to be. It kept attacking everybody.
Did you notice the line when Parasite was fighting against Alex?
No touch. No consent. I didn't give you consent. No touching.
No touching without consent. So that's right. Because
I'm thinking Parasite's like, I don't want to touch you, Alex, at all.
But no. At the wedding, when they were dancing, did you notice the large black man who was just dancing along, one leg up? Whoa.
Was that the guy from the bar?
Maybe. Okay, that
Is he
makes
bald?
more sense.
Kind of overweight a little bit?
Yeah, I wonder why he was gray, though, because... Yes, because she plays Supergirl's adopted mother, and
she was married to the OG Superman.
Yes,
figure that out. You figure that out. Dean Cain and her both. I guess Superman and Supergirl did get married.
Well, we don't talk about that Earth, but it is the end, and I don't have a lot more to say. Spare yourself.
We belong together.
We did it. We finished.
No, that song. The Pat Benatar song duet by Win and Kara at the wedding. They sang "We Belong" by Pat Benatar. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you though, at 220, at 220 playback speed, it came off normal.
And that is the end. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the ticker because we don't have a lot more to say. It has been a long haul, and this season felt like it would never end. It took so many random ass directions.
I mean, after that first part, it was episode 19, which is because episode 20 is the last one. I was waving the little white flag around here, and I was like, no more, no more.
There's just a little more. And now we will never have to talk about Supergirl again.
But she said she'll reprise her role, if need be.
To appear in other shows, not her own.
Superman and Lois, just saying.
Yeah, you know what? It may be in Superman and Lois, she can get a decent writer. My problem is never
Superman
been
and Lotus. I heard that. The other thing problem is now, Lex Luthor's in the Phantom Zone with Nixley. If and apparently this show is connected to the Superman and Lois because John Diggle was on all shows, so it's connected now. So how is Lex ever going to be in that show?
Well, I mean, he'd have to get out of the Phantom Zone, but we will have to wait and see. I hope so, because John Cryer deserves so much more.
I think they will just bring him out with no explanation whatsoever and just say that it's not connected.
They might make a
just like Arrow. Arrow's gone now.
Thank you, Graphic Man. It has been a long journey, and I'm glad we are done. But for Froggy and myself, we really want to thank you for not only sticking with us, but through our coverage of Supergirl, because it hasn't been easy for you either. You've had to hear everything that we've seen.
I think they get more of a kick out of you just being stressed out.
Well, I will no longer be stressed out by this. By Batwoman, most likely.
Yeah.
But that'll be later tonight. Make sure to check that out. Alrighty.
Make sure you click the notification bell. If you're on your mobile device, click it so it says all, so you get all alerts.
Yep.
And also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah.
And then, keep an eye out for the link. I guess we'll have it. If it's not scheduled yet, it will be scheduled soon. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll see you later for Batwoman.
For Color Fossils at 8. Make sure to check that out over at Graphic
Shameless
channel.
Wait. Shameless? Isn't that a show?
No. It's not a plug for Shameless.
Okay. I was confused there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
But that does it for us. So for Froggy and myself, we just want to thank you one last time. Supergirl is gone, and it might have killed me.
In her place rises a beautiful black woman, Naomi.
We will see when that comes out. But until then, thank you so much for watching. See you later on the Geeky Puppet Show. And goodbye!
Auf Wiedersehen!
Eat it, Joe's.
Do it now!